Hello everybody, this is another Hot Wheels Collector video. Today I've got another haul video for you. We're going to be showcasing all the things I have just found today on a Hot Wheels hunt. It's kind of a lot of random stuff, to be entirely honest. Loads of stuff from different things, including multi-packs, premiums, etc. So we're going to get straight into this now. Let's begin. Alright, so kicking off this showcase, so first of all, take a look at this. This is the Lamborghini Reventon. This car features in the 2023 N case. Although this casting is actually really old and is from all the way back in 2008, which is crazy to think how old this actually is, but it does hold up to modern standards. I will mention that this car does feature in the Hot Wheels Exotics set for 2023 and is number 8 out of 10 in that set. This car is done in a metallic red and has the fan 5-spoke wheels. This car also has quite a lot of generous tampo on the hood as well as the top, and we also do have a little bit of rear tampo. But I will go over all of that detail in the review and showcase video, which is to come in the future, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. Anyways, on to the next car. Alright, and the next car is this, the 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC3S. I actually already do have one of these in my collection. It is the green one, I will show you that now. Alright, there it is. But I was never really a fan of that colour choice, especially on this car. I just don't think it suited it. But when I saw that they were going to be doing a recolour of it this year, I knew I had to grab one of these, and it is fantastic. This car features in the Hot Wheels 80 set and is number 4 out of 10 in that set. And this car has chrome laced wheels. This car also does actually feature front tampo work. Hopefully you can see that there. I will go over it in more detail in the review, as I've already said on the previous car. It also does have rear tampo work as well. So it is in kind of a factory fresh sort of look. I think it suits this colour quite nicely as well. I think the black goes really good with this car. But anyways, I'm really happy to have this one. I have seen a few actually in the past of this exact colour, but they always had like little defects about them and I wasn't quite happy with them. So this one looks pretty much immaculate, to be entirely honest. So yep, this will be getting opened very soon, and a review and showcase video will be coming very soon as well. Anyways, onto the next car. Alright, so when I said onto the next car, I actually meant onto the next cars. Yes, that is right, I finally picked up this Nissan 5-pack. Originally, I actually was not so sure whether I actually liked everything in it, but I am missing so many of the castings which feature in this 5-pack, I thought, why not pick it up? I do quite like all of them, and they've definitely grown on me. I've actually denied quite a few of these packs, one which was in a Tesco, which was at the price of £11, which is very high here in the UK. There was also a one in Smith's, but I also denied that one. It was at £7.99, and I saw another one in Smith's today, and I just grabbed it. I finally bit the bullet, so yeah, I'm pretty happy to have all these in my collection though, because they are some pretty nice cars. Let's get straight into what you get in this 5-pack. So you get the Nissan Fairlady Z done in orange, you get side tampos as well as top tampos on this car, and you get some nice black wheels with a chrome lip. The next car is the Nissan Silvia S13, done in a metallic white. Looks great in my opinion. We do have some kind of questionable side tampo though. Not a big fan of that. It kind of reminds me of a police car for some reason. But we also do have rear light tampos and all the rear tampos as well. And finally, I will mention that the wheel choice on this car is a black wheel, which is actually 5-spoked, and we also do have a nice chrome red lip. Alright, so the next car is the Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX, done in a metallic purple. Interestingly, this car actually released in 2022 with rear light tampos and all the rear tampo stuff. However, this particular recolor does actually not feature that, which is really interesting and strange. The only tampo work you actually get is the side tampo work, but it is nicely done. You can also see this car does have black wheels, which have a nice white lip. The next car in this set is the Nissan Skyline R32. I really do like this thing done in a glossy red. We also have top tampo work, which is kind of like just a sponsor list and a black stripe. And we also have rear light tampos, as well as all the rear stuff tampoed on there as well. I will mention that this casting actually does have wing mirrors too, which is cool to see. And this car is rolling on grey wheels. Next car here is the Datsun 620 wagon, or it's just called the 620 actually, it's not a wagon, I don't know why I added that on the end, but anyways, done in a weird bluey, greeny, weird colour. I can't really describe it any better than that. It's kind of like a bluey green, turquoise, I don't know. You guys can make up your mind on what colour that is, but it does have side tamper work, and that is really it. I will also mention that this casting actually does feature wing mirrors as well, and yeah, it is rolling on 5-spoke wheels which have been painted in a chrome orangey goldy colour. They do look fantastic on this car though. And I will be doing detailed review and showcases on each of these cars. Quickly I will mention that this car actually also does feature wing mirrors too. Really cool to see that. Alright, and that is it for the Nissan 5-pack. Let's move on to the next cars. Alright, so on to the next cars. We are kicking off the premiums in this showcase with this. So these are all going to be from the car culture set, because I've actually already got all the boulevards and all that stuff that is out. But you know what? Before this, I actually did not own any car culture cars on a card. I'd just been collecting the container sets. But I couldn't pass this up. It's just so stunning. This BMW looks fantastic. Done in a red colour. Receives side tampos, front tampos, and also rear tampos. Gets that full premium tampo treatment. It's also rolling on grey 5-spoke wheels. It essentially just means they haven't been painted, because premiums with those grey wheels are just unpainted plastic wheels. People complain about it, but I think they suit this car great. There is the card art as well there for anybody who's interested in that. And this car is number 1 out of 5 in the Canyon Warriors set. I really do love this 01 BMW M5. It actually was a new casting last year in like a BMW Motorsport kind of livery, but everybody was calling for a more standard look to this car, and that is exactly what they received. Looks fantastic. Really happy to have this one in my collection. Anyways, on to the next car. Alright, so the next car is this stunner from the Canyon Warriors set. This is the 89 Porsche 944 Turbo. For some reason, this car, as well as the Volvo, are the peg warmers, although I really do not like that Volvo in the set. I just don't think the colour suits it at all, and the wheel choice is also awful in my opinion. I'm not a fan of the wheels that are on it at all. They just don't suit it in my opinion, but I know quite a few people do like it, so let me know your thoughts on that car in the comments below. Yes, this 89 Porsche 944 Turbo is stunning. It's actually not a new casting at all. It's like 6 years old, I think, but it just holds up so nicely. Has wing mirrors, love to see that. I will mention that this is number 3 out of 5 in the Canyon Warriors set. There's the card art for anybody interested. And this car is done in a lovely metallic blue. You can also see it receives side tamper work for the door handle. It also receives front tamper work. Hopefully you can see that there. It's quite difficult to see on camera. Obviously the Porsche badge is also tampered. I don't think you can see that. Oh, there. You can see it there. And the rear lights and all that rear section have also been tampered. And the spoiler has actually been done in black as well. Cool to see that for sure. This car is rolling on the 5-spoke wheels, which have been painted in black. And it also does have a nice chrome lip around them. This is a fantastic recolor of this car, and it is the first time, I believe at least, that this is in the premium. It suits being in premium fantastically, and I can't wait to see what happens with this casting next. I think it's definitely got a lot of potential. But anyways, that's it for this one. On to the next car. The final car that I picked up out of this Canyon Warriors set is this. The Mercedes-Benz 500e. There was no chase car there. There also was no Sierra Cosworth, so even if there was a chase car, which I think there may have been, it would have been gone anyways, unfortunately. You always love to see a chase, but I have never actually found one in the wild. So here we go, the Mercedes-Benz 500e. This thing looks pretty nice in silver. It's one of them cars where you might see it on the peg and go, oh, I'm not digging that so much. But when you get home and you just look at it, it will surprise you. And I think you will definitely enjoy it the more you look at it. So this is done in a silver colour, well a two-toned colour, so it's done silver and grey. The bottom section of the car is done in grey and the top is done in silver. The casting for this model is fantastic. This is number 5 out of 5 for the Canyon Warriors set. There's the card art once again for anybody who's interested in that. I will also mention that this casting does actually have front tamper work, as well as rear tamper work. There's no tampos, at least that I'm aware of, on the side of the car. And this casting does have wing mirrors. How exciting is that? I absolutely love it when Hot Wheels design their cars with wing mirrors. Just adds to that detail. And I will also mention that the wheel choice on this car is the 5-spoke grey wheels. Essentially, they just haven't been painted, but honestly, they do suit this design fantastically. I really don't know what other colour wheel would have suited this. I think the only other colour which would have looked fantastic on this would have been a chrome colour, or maybe even black, but that's literally all the options there would have been. So I'm pretty happy they chose the grey because I think it does look solid. It kind of matches the colour of this car, in my opinion at least. But anyways, that is it for this haul. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Remember, you can also press that notification bell so do not miss any new uploads. Remember, you can also share this video with any friends, family, or any groups who may be interested. But remember, don't feel pressure to if you don't feel like you have anybody who may be interested. You watching this video all the way to the end means so much to me, and I really do thank you for making it all the way up until this point. Also, remember to let me know your thoughts on all of these cars featured in this haul video. I'm pretty impressed with this haul. I was not expecting anything today, to be entirely honest. I've had such a long good spell, I thought it's gotta be over soon. But it's not over yet because we found an absolute bunch of goodies today. So happy with what I found, and yeah, that really just wraps up this video perfectly. So, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye everyone.